y'all, and welcome back to the channel. This is Tales from a Scorpion, bringing you Scorpio Talks, where every day I bring you reviews, news, and breakthroughs, but we're doing something a little bit different. We are doing the Walmart Journey series. This is day 3 and 4, because on day 2 I didn't get a chance to put it up, but by the time you see this one, day 2 should have already been up and posted. 3 and 4 is for today. Child, let me tell you, when I started orientation and when I did day 2, nothing compares to 3 and 4. I didn't even have time to record because why? I was busy. My legs were so tired, they felt like spaghetti, okay? I ain't never have to slave this hard for the man before. So for today, I'm going to try to go into Walmart. I mean, they got me, and wait, hold on. They haven't even trained me properly. No training whatsoever. They just threw me out to the wolves, okay? Threw me out to the wolves. I haven't had no training. I have seen a lot of team leads, but who are they leading? Because they sure as heck is not leading me. Everything is on your phone. Everything is digital now, from the keys to just clocking in on your phone, clocking out for lunch, clocking back in. Everything is on your phone. Where is my work phone? That's what I want to know. Where, Walmart, where is my work phone? Like, I'm trying to press through. I've been praying, and I'm praying for a better day for today. So, and to make it so bad, I'm in apparel, and yesterday was crazy. You know, it's back to school, everybody's shopping. I'm in apparel trying to keep the stands and the clothes on the hangers. People walk around and pull the stuff off the hangers, just looking for their size, and then they just throw things. I found Rice Krispie treats in the apparel section. I don't know. And whoever thought of the idea to lock up the underwear, the men's underwear and the men's t-shirts, child, if somebody asked me to unlock that case one more time, just one more time, like, I haven't even been here a good week yet, and I'm already tired. I'm already exhausted. I have never seen so many people ask me, where is this? Where is that? Just on day 2 and 3. Where is this? I go shopping at Walmart all the time. I've never bothered anyone when I see them folding up stuff, or, you know, you may have asked somebody, an associate, something 1 or 2 times, but I'm in apparel and they asked me for damn insect repellent. I'm in apparel. Do you see me over there with the bug spray? No. Then you got somebody else asking, ma'am, where is the shampoo? Not in apparel. Child, let me just get through this. Y'all, I'm gonna take y'all inside for today. I'm gonna see where they're gonna put me, because, you know, right now I'm the do girl. So no team leads are leading. They're just telling me what to do in apparel, and pretty much across the freaking store. So I'm gonna go in here today. I'm gonna see if I can put my phone where I can record a couple of segments of me folding and picking up clothes and things of that nature, but we shall see as the day progresses. Y'all, so I'm in here folding. And every time I turn around, somebody needs something. I'm in men apparel. Y'all, so this is the next day. When I tell you I am exhausted, I couldn't even really film the way I really wanted to. So let's just do a recap because this morning marks day 5, which is Sunday. And tomorrow, which will be Monday, I will be off. So I'll pick up my work video for potentially day 6, the days that I'm working. I'm not counting the days that I'm off. So let's get into the recap. So for most of you who have been following me, and it hasn't been that many, just a couple, but for most of you that have subscribed and liked the videos and watched the videos and had comments and you hit the notification bell so that you could be aware of me uploading, I started out with orientation for day 1. It went well. I carried over to day 2 and had orientation and completed it. By the time I completed orientation, which was day 2, I was put on the floor to help out, to shadow, to see what was going on with Walmart and how they were going to incorporate me. And at the beginning of this video, we picked up on day 3 and 4. Child, today is day 5, okay? And I need to recap on those other days because they were just hectic. You know, it's one thing when you have to realize that you got to humble yourself down and you got to get back out there to the grind and you got to become an employee and you got to get back to the workforce and you got to work these non-paying, these low-paying jobs that have these type of people that are incompetent as team leaders or management. So, where we left off at, I was folding up clothes. I met my team lead and she's a nice young lady. But then I bumped into another team lead on day 4 that is not the person I'm supposed to report to, but had a lot of say so in what I should be doing. So this other team lead, we're going to call her Karen, because she's a Karen. And she comes over when I was folding clothes on day 3 and 4, what I was able to show you guys that I was there folding. And I was in the men apparel department. She comes and stopped me and say, "Hey, what's your name?" And I say, "Kimberly." "You got a white girl name." Ha ha ha. Okay. "You think so?" "Yeah, that's fine. But what if I had told Karen that she had a black girl name?" Ha ha ha. That was my red flag number 1. Then after that, I think I had maybe about 4 hours left in my night. I went to lunch. I came back. My team lead was gone. No one said, "I'm getting ready to go. Are you doing okay?" Any questions you might have. And this is day 3 and 4. Nevertheless, I get out there because I'm grown. I understand what to do when told. And I went out there and went back to the men's department and finished doing what I was doing because it wasn't that much to understand. Like, this is not rocket science, with folding up clothes and picking up clothes that's on the floor and hanging them back up. So Karen comes and she says, hey, what's your name? You got a white girl's name. And she said, I need you in the back. Okay. Well, my team lead told me to stay here and work in this department. She said, no, I need you in the back. So I go to the back with her because you know what? I'm not about to go back and forth about what somebody told me to do. I'm here to just do my job and get my little coins. Okay. So I go to the back with Karen. And Karen tells me to start unboxing clothes and opening up the boxes and putting them on this cart that we have that we're supposed to roll out onto the floor called an L cart. Put the boxes on there. If you see clothes in the boxes that have hangers on them, then hang them up on the rolling cart. So that's what I was doing back in the back. Then she tells me to go out to the floor after I did those few boxes and to go start finding the location for those particular items and hang them up or fold them up and put them where they belong. She showed me how to find the location. You scan the tag and look at the last four numbers of the barcode and find your location for your clothing item. Child, I'm out there trying to find these clothes where they're supposed to be, find a location, and none of these numbers are coming up. I asked Karen, I said, Karen, what's going on with these numbers? Can you help me locate this? I'm not finding it. She says, oh yeah, I don't see it either. She scans the item. I mean, it's a lot of clothes that I'm dealing with. So she scans the item. She says, oh, I don't see it either. So I'm like, well, where is it? She said, you know what? I haven't even created the new tickets yet. So you're not going to see these. So I say, I'm not going to see them. She says, no, it's not out here. I got to create the tickets. So you got the wrong cart. I gave you the wrong cart. So you got me out here unboxing clothes, hanging them up, because some of the locations were on that cart. She just didn't know what she was doing. Okay. But she's a team lead. So I said, okay, I've been out here for at least an hour trying to look in all these different boxes, unbox them, hang them up, trying to find the location for several items. And you're telling me that some of these items are not supposed to be on this cart, but you gave me the cart. I said, okay, so what else do you need me to do? Because we got like almost maybe an hour or 2 hours left before I clock out. She said, go ahead and just fold up these clothes. I go and fold up the clothes, the jeans that's on the table, because they were already out there. So I just kind of straightened them up and put them in order: small, medium, large, extra large, so forth and so on. Like I said, it's not rocket science. And I'm finished at this point. It is 9:50. Almost time for me to clock out at 10. And Karen comes back and say, oh, this price tag shows a different price than what's on these jeans. So you're going to have to go back through the jeans and take out all the tags and so that it can match the price that's on this table. I said, you got to be kidding me. Because first of all, you should have told me to take the tags off as I was folding them. And it's not like it was 2 or 3 pair of jeans. It was a table full. So you mean to tell me it's like 10 minutes to me clocking out and I'm supposed to go back through all these jeans that I just fold up and straighten up, and you want me to take out the tags that don't match what's on the table? I said, you stand right there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You stand there. You guys, the level of incompetence with some of these people who they pick to be team leaders, and I'm not going in there because I own a business that I know everything over everybody. No, I'm there to do my job. If told the correct way, I can do it the right way. If you train me the correct way, I don't want to work hard. It's you want to work smarter, not harder, but it's the level of how you train people. Like, I was thrown into this position with minimum training. Like, no one has really come out since I got on the floor on Tuesday. No one came out to show me the ropes. They were just saying, here, do this. Here, do this. Like a little do girl. Here, go do this. Here, fold up this. Here, look for this. So, long story short, I got on the bullhorn and made calls to management. First, I called the lady who hired me because she did it through a friend of a friend. And, I was 2 seconds of walking out the door, but I said, you know what? I don't want to do the person who stuck their neck out for me. I don't want to just walk out the door because I have, and I will again. That's why I own my own business. But, sometimes you have to take a seat back and you got to do what you got to do. But, in my mind, I was like, I'm not going to let this little Karen run me out of this position because I see what she's doing. And I said, I got something for you. I'm not going to fuss at you because, I could call her every name in the book. I could curse her out. I could roll my eyes, suck my teeth. This black girl you sure can't beat. I can do all of that, but I'm not going to do that because why? I'm damn near 50. So I said, I got something for you. I went through the chain of commands, reached out to the team lead, reached out to management, did the whole nine, did the whole spiel like I'm giving it to y'all. It was a little bit more, it's just we don't have enough time in the day. I got to get to the next video. So yeah, I did all of that. And management came out and talked to me, and I told them I took it upon myself to leave and clock out, and I was going home. And what was transpiring needs to be fixed because I'm not going to come back the next day if I have to work under this Karen. It wasn't going to happen. So in the midst of me talking to management, speaking to management, and having management come out to where I was on the floor and giving them the whole spiel, Karen decides to text me because, we exchanged numbers and everything because she's a team lead, but she wasn't my team lead. She was a team lead over the women apparel. So she texted me and said, where are you? I didn't respond. I let the management know that she was texting me, and she said the management was like, don't respond. I got this. You're okay. Go ahead and do what you were doing, leave or whatever the case is, and come back the next day. So today is the day that I'm supposed to go back, and, I already know what I need to be doing, and I don't need to listen to Karen because check this out. My position is at 1 to 10. I wasn't even supposed to be doing freight. And for those that don't work at Walmart and don't know what freight is the clothing that's in the boxes. I come in at 1 to 10. The freight is for the day shift, and that Karen works on the day shift, and she didn't want to do what she was supposed to do. So therefore, when she saw me, the new girl, she was going to dump all that shit on me, and I had to put an end to it because I wasn't the one. She had the wrong female for that. So my manager told me that I'm not even supposed to touch freight. So that just goes to show you, sometimes these people that are in these positions, and it don't even really have to be a Karen, it can be anyone. They take it to their head and they fall back and they put it into the new person, for the new person to be the gopher, to do the things that they don't want to do. And if you don't have a backbone and know how to stand up and speak up for yourself, then you'll just fall in line and do it. But that wouldn't be me, because I had to let Karen know that Kimberly with the white girl name is not going for the bullshit. So you will be notified by management on not to come bother me while I'm trying to work. And that's what happened. So now I got dagger eyes on me going forward. Whatever. So you guys, that's it. I had to speed y'all up on day 5, and it's been a hectic week. It's like it went by quick. I'm going in on day 6, and I'll bring y'all along with me if I can, like always. Like I've been doing. I mean, not always. It just feel like a long time. But I definitely will keep y'all abreast as to how long I make it on this Walmart journey, because it's very, very, very early in the beginning stages. But, you know, you always have those select few who want to run you away or don't like you simply because you're you. And sometimes you got to stand your ground. So I am going back, and I'll catch y'all on day 6.